Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hobart-based Sports Network. I am your host Justin Winter, and this is the recruiting special for this year. Yes, we are finally going to see actual highlights of recruits because our scouting game has actually gotten a lot better, believe it or not. We got some highly touted recruits that I can't wait to show you, and without further ado, let's go on with the first one. We start off with the man in the backfield, Brett Stone from Anchorage, Alaska. He is a true dual threat quarterback. He's not the tallest guy, but he's got some weight behind him, so he could run over a guy or two. As you see in his highlights here, he's very good, and 3 times in a row he won the state title in high school. He only lost twice the entire time. Very highly touted recruit. He can make plays happen. And he's got a lot of motivation too. Wait until you hear his story, but that'll have to wait. We don't have him yet, but we do lead him. He's the number 6 quarterback in the nation, only ranked 4 stars, even though he's an 80 overall. As you can see, he's got okay speed, not the worst, but his arm is really where he shines. And you just don't want to leave him much time or else he'll make you pay. In the backfield is John Gordon out of Westfield, New Jersey. Quite a ways from Alaska, but he has expressed interest in coming to Hobart Bay. Indeed, quite a bit. He's a power type running back, but he's got plenty of speed for a power type running back, and he can catch the ball too. So he's a surprising mix of those, very well rounded. I cannot wait for him to come here. He is the 2-time New Jersey Offensive Player of the Year in high school, and when I say that he's interested in coming here, I mean that he is actually committed to coming here over Auburn and Tennessee, and thankfully over Notre Dame. You see him right there. He's got 86 speed and 90 excel, and he's a power back. He's also got decent blocking at the very least, and catching skills to round him out. Like I said, very well rounded, and I cannot wait for him to join the team. It will be fun. Out of Martha Lake, Washington, Austin Scheel, an outside linebacker. He's labeled as more of a coverage backer, but he's really an all-arounder, and he has great spatial awareness. As you can see, he can change directions on a dime, and he is also committed over Washington and Oregon. Very good for us to get another solid defensive piece. He's actually a little bit slow, I think, but like I said, he's very well balanced. He's got good coverage, and he'll make a good piece, if nothing else for depth, but I see him being a starter sometime. His teammate Bentley Zweibel, same team from Martha Lake. He's a wide receiver, and boy, is this guy a beast. I mean, he is an absolute monster at wide receiver, and he's a possession receiver. Honestly, I don't believe that. I think he's more of a speed guy, but they label him as a possession guy. He is the 3rd most receiving touchdowns in Washington State history, and it's no wonder why when you look at his skill set. He also has committed over all those SEC teams. And 96 speed, 93 excel, and he's considered a possession receiver. This guy's got talent out the wazoo, and I do not mean the Washington State wazoo. He will round out our offense. Like, our passing game will be unstoppable. Out of Juneau, Alaska, you have Drake Scott, who is a very good corner, very much a lockdown coverage corner who does not let many passes get past him. And he will also round out the defense. However, he lost 2 state titles to Brett Stone, so maybe a little bad blood, but extra motivation. As you can see, he's a 74 overall. He's already committed, but he's got less acceleration than you would want. So you might move him to safety instead. That way he can stay deep to start. But yeah, and then we also got Steven Scott, and he's very good. I mean, you look at him, he's a center with 83 speed, 82 excel. Like, that never happens. But you should hear the story that we had. Okay, so we had our defensive coordinator go and scout out Drake Scott. And we knew nothing about Steven Scott. He never started until his senior year of high school. So we send out our defensive coordinator to scout out Drake Scott, and it's all good, and it's going great. And Drake is like, yeah, sure, but hey, why not recruit my twin brother who just so happens to shave his beard and I don't? And we saw him and we were like, sure. And as it turns out, he's the best darn center in the nation. Once he started playing, that became apparent. Never started until his senior year of high school, and then he just dominated like no one else, and he became the #1 center in the nation. So yeah, we got him. It's amazing. Fight me. Actually, don't fight me, because I would probably lose. Surprising as it may be, we do not actually have the top class in the nation right now. That's Washington. Washington has the top nation in the class, and then Washington State has the #3 class in the nation. It is quite a battle, and Boise State, they're at #10 right now. The Pac-12 North is just absolutely dominating in recruiting so far. And you look at our team needs, and we don't actually have any. We have a couple seniors at tackle, but we have plenty of linemen, especially now that we're getting Steven Scott. And 2 seniors at cornerback, but we got depth there. We got a lot of options, and we're perfectly fine as far as team needs are concerned. A look at our pipelines, obviously Alaska, Washington's no surprise, and then we also have California. We almost have Ohio. We might lose it, but Ohio's not bad. So those are our pipelines. We're doing pretty good there, I would say, keeping it local. I mean, you kind of expect it for a team from Alaska. You look at the current prospects, well, we actually have quite a bit from across the nation. Some Texans and Oklahomans, a couple guys from Mississippi, and one from Georgia too. But let's look at the rest of this board. We have James Rogers, the defensive end, we leave there, Nate Brown, and John Thompson, aside from Brett Stone, but we already saw him. We have Carl Reynolds, Isaac McCollum, Brad Hart, Will Jenkins, Caleb Bradshaw, Jeff Walker, Derek Sands, Mike Holloway, Drake Scott, Steven Scott, Austin Scheel, Paul Coker, Randy Roberts, Bentley Zweibel, John Gordon, and David Nelson already committed. That's what you call efficiency right there. We have done very well to recruit. And just a quick look at the school. We are pretty good in a lot of things. Coach Prestige, A+, #2 in the nation. Hey, PJ Fleck is at Alabama. We are a huge championship contender. Great stadium atmosphere. A's in conference prestige. Coach stability, I don't know why that's so low. Academic prestige, I don't know why. Actually, I don't know why all the rest of this is so low. Pro potential, I guess, makes sense. But coach stability, I mean, come on. Have we not done very well? And at conferences, we are the #3 strongest conference in the nation behind the SEC and Big Ten. Everything is about as you would expect here, actually. You might think that the ACC was stronger than the Pac-12, but no. Sunbelt is the weakest out of all the teams. And with that, the recruiting special is finito. And now we look forward to facing our rivals, the Washington Huskies, top 10 team in the nation. We're going on the road. It is going to be a fantastic game, I hope. We haven't had any close games this year. Maybe this one will change that. But until then, I hope to see you there. But until then, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and have a nice day.